This place where I'm sitting right now and the city where I'm living right now, the fact that I moved abroad to Dubai, it was all on my vision board. Everything came true. Everything, financial goals, where I wanted to be. So, a new year is here. Finally, last year is gone, and now we have the chance to start over. And if you're anything like me, you like to have direction and you have a lot of goals that you want to reach and a lot of dreams that you want to make come true. If you've made a vision board in the past that hasn't worked or hasn't helped you achieve everything that you wanted to achieve, let me tell you that you're probably doing it wrong. So instead of sticking photos on a cardboard today, we're going to go through a 3-step process and we're going to put together the most beautiful and aesthetic vision board. Are you ready? Let's make it happen. Before we begin with this 3-step process, let me tell you why I know this works and how it's worked for me. So first of all, this place where I'm sitting right now and the city where I'm living right now, the fact that I moved abroad to Dubai, it was all on my vision board. Everything came true. Everything, financial goals, where I wanted to be, getting married, exactly the way I wanted to, achieving a feeling of, calmness and stability. It all came true. So I really do believe in this process. So lately I was talking to a friend and she said that she wanted to make a substantial change in her life and change her career because she really didn't like where she was at the moment, right? And I said, cool, okay, so what do you want to do? And she didn't know. That's something that happened to me a lot too. I mean, I would often complain, I don't want to be in this job. I don't want to live here. I don't want to have this life. But then I wouldn't know where I wanted to go or what I wanted to do, right? So that's like the main thing. And this is the first thing we're going to work on. We're going to get clear about, the type of life that you want to have, and maybe you don't have all the specific yet, but if you already know that how you want to feel, right? Then that's already a huge thing. First, you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to exhale and you're going to write down the answer to this question. What does future me look like? So the person you are right now isn't the same person you were a year ago. It isn't the same person you were 6 months ago. It may not even be the same person you were a day ago, because that's our nature as human beings. We evolve, right? We change, we adapt. So what does that future you look like? And I want you to focus on different areas. When you see this person, when you envision them, what do they look like? Do they look happy? Do they seem calm? Then you can get more specific. What are they wearing? What's their style? This is the person that you are aiming to become and that you will become. So write it all down. And now that we are clear on what we're aiming to do, where we're aiming to be, we can finally add some visuals to it. So let's create a vision board. We're not making a vision board here. We're making an intentional vision board. And you have 2 ways to create a vision board. So number 1 would be your traditional vision board, which would be you printing out all the photos, cutting them up and sticking them on a cardboard. And the second way, which is more environmentally friendly and also to me it just looks really, really, really cool, is to create a vision board using Pinterest's new feature, which is called collage. Okay, so first you're going to select different photos that you feel like they represent what you want your life to look like. And it's important that you choose photos that are not only aligned with, your goals, but also represent what life will feel like, what it will look like. That, you know, it can also represent hobbies, you know, connections that you want to have, you know, whatever it is. It's not just about choosing, you know, oh, this photo is me traveling the world, so, you know, I'm just gonna put that there. No, you also need to choose photos that represent what you will feel like, because the idea is that when you see this vision board, it will make you feel something, right? Not only that you'll think it's pretty, which is important, but also that, you know, it will represent something. So you're going to tap on see all, and on the board tools, you'll see collage. You're going to click on that, and hopefully it'll go to your selected folder. If not, you can go back and select, you know, the pin folder that that you want to look at. Let's say that I want to choose this photo, right? It's good because you have different things. You can actually crop, you know, the figure like that, or you can also do it by shape. So for example, you could do this, you could do this, this, whatever you want to do. There's even like a heart shape, whatever you want to do, which makes it pretty cool for a collage, right? So this photo, I feel like, you know, the shape of the girl would be pretty cool. So we're going to go with that. And we're going to say done. And this is your collage basically. So, you know, you could go like this. You can make it bigger, smaller. I went too small. But anyway, yeah, you could do that. Then let's say we, you know, want to add this because I want to take a dance class. And yeah, I'll just add it to, here we go. And you're going to add it to the corner to make it, there you go. You can also, when you click here, if you want to change, you know, the colors, add a filter, whatever you want to do, you can do it there when you tap on the photo, you know, there, make it a bit bigger. There you go. Then when you go like this, then you can, when you like tap on the photo, then you can put it like behind, right? So, you know, this one is on top of this one, right? Which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to keep adding photos like this. Now let's focus on the type of photos that you want to add, right? For example, this one here for me, it represents like, you know, me being healthy and fit and focusing on that. So I'm going to be adding that. So let's say that like, I really like to do it this way. Like on one side, it's going to represent like my health and like, you know, my goals for like my health and, you know, what I want it to look like. And I'm going to, I don't know, write salad here because I want to eat healthier this year. So, you know, I want salads to be a big part of that, or like these bowls or whatever it is that you want. So let's say I add this, so it already cropped it for me, and I go, okay, add this, right? And I'll add it to the back, and it looks really nice. It looks pretty cool. Let's say that, you know, another part is basically relationships, and you want to manifest, I don't know, a romantic relationship in your life. So, you know, I feel like this is a really intimate photo, you know, with someone at the beach, which is my favorite place. You know, we're going to add this as part of our vision board. So let's say that, like, for example, this corner here is my relationship corner. So I'm going to add anything that has to do with that. In my relationship corner, let's say that for me, it's important as well to create strong friendships. So we're going to be adding this, and you can also add this, you know, traveling with whoever your new boo would be. And let's say that traveling is a big part of what I want my career to look like. So this is how I would feel while traveling. It would feel like, you know, mysterious and, you know, pretty cool. I don't know. I think it's a cool photo to add. And I would definitely add, you know, one of these like cool spots that, you know, I'd want to visit, like for example, Positano. And you can basically add whatever you want. So see how it's important to add photos that are going to represent whatever you want your life to look like. And I feel like sometimes we just focus on having the pretty pictures, and it's not about that at all. The important thing is that you have intentionally chosen photos that make you feel a certain way. And then after you're done, it's going to turn it into a pin, and what you can do is download the collage. You can also add effects. I forgot to tell you this, which is pretty cool. But I basically downloaded it. You can do this from your phone. I can because I'm literally showing you from my computer, but you can download it from your phone, send it to yourself. So yeah, pretty cool feature, isn't it? All right, now let's go to the next and final step. Let's get aligned. Now you've got your beautiful vision board and you can print it out. You can put it on a wall. But before you do any of that, we need a plan, right? We need to know how we're going to make those goals happen. Okay, so you will be able to find this doc in the description, in the link in the description below. So what you can do is just click on make a copy, and you will get this version. There's a blank version here for you to use. This one is just an example. If I were you, I would focus in one area at the time to try and do these aligned actions and try to create daily practices that are, basically aligning you more with whatever it is that you want to achieve. So don't go crazy here. Don't overdo it. Just make sure that you create something that you will actually stick to, because that's the worst thing. The goal here is that you get 1% closer every day. We cannot reach 100% from one day to the next. That's not going to happen. That's not the idea. The idea is that this plan gives you a bit of accountability, so you can come back and check in on it every week and see if there are any adjustments that you need to make. This part here, the one-time aligned actions, it's basically these things that you only have to do once, but they move you closer, substantially closer, and they don't have to be big things. So for example, let's say that, one of my goals is to be able to live off of, YouTube, or as a creator, or Instagram, whatever it is. So one of these would be, because of the place of where I am right now, it would be plan 5 videos and schedule dates of posting. And here you would have to write the date in which you would have to complete it. Then in order for me to, after planning, I would have to record them. So same thing here. And the daily actions are basically daily practices that are in alignment with your future self, the future self that you imagined, that you envisioned when you were journaling earlier. So I feel like these pretty much look pretty similar for everybody, but it does have to be something that resonates with you and that you're going to be able to stick to, right? So for example, for me, morning practice that I always do is meditating for at least 5 minutes. I know that I can commit to that, as well as doing my journal or morning pages. I know I can commit to that. So that's my morning practice. Then during the day, you have to dedicate some time to do something that is in alignment with the goal that you want to reach, right? So in this case, it would be dedicating at least 1 hour daily to YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, to edit videos, schedule content and whatnot. And in the evening, it kind of has to be something that also aligns with your future self, but that you can do and that you can commit to, and that is going to help you on the road to basically becoming the person you want to be. So journal the night before. So, kind of like planning for the next day. It doesn't have to be a lot, like just, I don't know, it could be 5 things, like a list of what you want to do the next day. It could also be, taking a hot bath, or, it can be, my nighttime skincare routine. You gotta go with your gut here. I can't tell you what you need to write, but whatever it is that gets you 1% closer to the goal. And it doesn't have to be to do things for the goal, but also that gets you there mentally, right? That gets your mindset there. Because a lot of the time, it's not about what we're doing so much, but it does have to be something that tells your subconscious that you're ready for this and that you deserve this and you want this. So anyway, I hope you like this, and make sure you download it below because it's a very cool tool and it's super easy to use. Okay, so you're done. You finally have everything you need to do to make those goals happen. Make sure that you keep accountable with the dates that you write down. Yeah, let me know if you make yours. Let me know if, like after a few months, if you want to come back and just leave a comment and see how, if it's worked for you or not. I love to hear your stories. And I hope that you reach every single goal that you set out to reach. Happy manifesting. See you next time.